to work on deceleration. It's what we call like a cross step or next step. So we spend a lot of time coaching the players, the importance of using the final leg to push and the steps before to break. So this is the aim of this exercise is to really just show the athletes that you need to break on this leg. So what we're first going to do is, so now we can adjust the load. Like this is where the art bit comes in. You know, I don't know what load I'm going to use now. But we can do a little bit more eccentric than concentric. And the first task now is just to stop. So I'm going to go sideways. I'm going to put my leg in and I'm just going to try to find that position. So it's a bit like Nick was doing earlier with the acceleration. We're just going to try to find our positions. The good thing now, if I add concentric load, okay, the athlete can actually lean sideways. So I want a little bit concentric load and a little bit eccentric load. And sometimes here as well, you can, so now we're just controlling the load, okay? But to make it safe, I can also slow down the speed that the wire is pulling. So that's another tool we can use. But for now, we're just going to go sideways. Okay, so we're going to go towards machine, stop, try to get that lean, and then just find our balance. So one step, just one step at a time, like this. Go sideways. So go towards the machine like this. So like this, and just find the balance. That's it. Okay, that's it. So you can go out again, have a few steps coming in. Okay, so what we want here, so here, if you stop there, perfect. So we want here is, I use the shins. So it's the same in acceleration, you want the shins to point in the direction you want to go. Same in decel. So ideally now, in the change of direction, you're going to go back that way. Yep. So if you think about this shin, it's not pointing the same way as the other shin. Okay, so we can then coach the athlete, say, okay, can we try to lean a bit more to be able to go back this way? Okay, so try that. See if we can lean. Okay, so lean. Yes, go again. Very good. Perfect. Okay, so this could be like a exercise just to start off, getting some, how do you say? Get the feeling of, okay, this is how it should feel. Okay, try again. Go one more time.
So you want my toe?
You can change it so you don't get to it.
To point more of the direction I want to go.
Yes.
Afterwards.
Yeah, you can do that.
So do you want to do the other leg?
No, you can change up. Yeah, do the other leg. That's it. Okay. So stop there. Very good. Okay, so we can ask him now to. Okay, can you go a bit quicker in? So again, we're working with the momentum. Okay, so can you jump in and stop? So adding a bit speed. Okay, very good. Good stuff. Or we can adjust the weight. You choose. Okay, it's up to you. You find what's best. So we can add on this now. So we want then to take another step out. And the aim is to get in a position. So the first step, you get the nice shapes that Nick was teaching earlier. Okay? So to get them, we could, for example, put up the concentric load. We have 10 kilo. Is it 9, 10 kilo assisted, about 20 kilo resisted, which means we're allowing the athletes to control in and then make it a little bit hard for him to go out. Okay? So it allows him time to get those shapes that we talked about earlier. Okay, so you can try now to step in and then see if you can just push 1 or 2 steps back out. Okay? Very good. Okay. Okay? Yep. Okay, go again. Very good. And then we can add speed. So you can see now the speed in is quite slow. It's a long step. Okay, so can you take 2 steps and then go out? Yeah? Very good. Okay, now you can pause it or like the rest is heavy. It's heavy. Good job. Very good. Very good. Okay, so very good. So now we can play around with this. And this is, of course, easier when you're working one-to-one with someone than in a group setting. But now we can play around, okay? We can say, if we change it, okay, so we want to have higher eccentric load and easier concentric load. Okay, so, great?
Pull it more.
Yeah, pull it back.
Almost now we have 50% overload.
Yeah, perfect. And then, so we're going to go only one step in now, and then you can do 2-3 steps out. Okay? So when you're ready, you try that. Very good. And see now if you can add a bit more speed in. Okay? More speed in, more speed in. Good stuff. Very good. So we have 25 kilo on resistance. One thing I normally do is I change this one too. So when it's finished running, it doesn't get pulled back. So the system speed is very low. Okay? What we have to be aware of is if we're going to look at the steps, we need to know which foot is in the front. Okay? It doesn't matter which one, but you just have to be aware of it. So we're just going to ask him to run 5 meters. So now left first, okay? Good stuff. Well done. So here we can see the steps. So we can do more. We can go into the web application and analyze it more in depth. But basically, you can just see here now. But it's very easy to see. It looks nice. Okay, it looks nice. The tops and the lows are quite similar. There's none of the force tops that really sticks out. But say, for example, he was compensating on one leg. You would see one of this might be lower. This one is lower. This one is lower. And if you put in a web application, you can get the percent differences. So we can use that to see, okay, can we progress the athlete? So we know, for example, in the hamstring case, it's easier to run with high load. Okay, so what happens if we reduce the load? So now we go to, say, 10. Okay, so a lot easier. So 5 meters now is only 10 kilo. Okay, so when I want to do the steps, so I want to be a little, I don't know how fast you can go with this injured hamstring. So I can either choose to increase the distance to allow the athletes to run faster with the same load, or I can reduce the load to allow the athletes to go faster. So yes, when you're ready, you go. So right leg first. So again, we can look at the steps. Okay, it still looks quite good. But again, here, say, for example, now, you pick up, okay, here is a big difference between the left and right foot. Then we can say, okay, I might not feel comfortable pushing the athletes more to go longer or higher speed until I can see that his symmetry is better. So we can then, of course, talk with the athlete, but we can also look at the data and see how are we progressing. So normally in a setting, we will do a session. We might look at the data during the session, or after, we'll look at the data and we'll see, okay, can we push him in the next session going forward? I don't think anyone is symmetrical, but like then it's again the context we're working in. We don't expect 0, but we don't expect 20, you know? If it's symmetry with high load, you shouldn't expect asymmetry with lower load, I think. Then there's something happening with athlete or his running when you allow him to run faster. So, but I don't know how I can't tell the exact number what's good. If it's 5, 10, 15, I don't know. But it's more, see the compensation. For example, this is quite tough for the calves and ankles when you have high load. So say for a common injury in football is having problems with Achilles. And you might see players struggling with ankle stiffness because of Achilles problems. And you think you're rehabbing a hamstring, but actually it's the Achilles that compensates. And then the question is, would you allow him to go back playing, compensating because of Achilles or not? You know, that's for you to decide. So we had a player now with a groin issue. So he was happy doing 2 meters, quite hard deceleration. I think he was using 20, 30 kilos, so very hard, okay? Not so hard going back. But our aim was to, okay, can we replace the watt bike? Because it's very boring on the watt bike, and the watt bike doesn't give any impacts, while this gives impact, and also the endurance in football is to be able to start, to stop, to turn. So we played around with this a little bit, so we're going to see now if you can do, are you happy with the balloon? Okay, so we have 15 kilo coming in, 5 going out. You're just going to work, you can work 1 meter if you want. Okay, come back, come out, come back.
Right now?
Okay, 4 reps.
4 reps.
2 on each foot.
2 on each foot.
Okay, when you're ready, you go. Come out, yes, go, 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 go. Okay, well done, and you rest. Okay, so we can use this as a conditioning tool as well, not just speed development, because, so we can use this to condition our players. And I don't need a lot of space. I have 1 time 1 meter here now. Okay, what do you feel?
Do whatever you want.
Yeah,
It's okay. Yeah.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go again. So we can, yeah, go. And again, now I can coach my feet. Okay, how is the inside foot? How is that body lean? How is the frequency in the feet? All this we can work on now while we're doing conditioning. Okay, so we can see now, he started to breathe a little bit, that's good. Okay. So I can control the rest periods, or we can have you doing 6 reps, for example. So let's do 6 now.
6 now?
Yeah. Okay, go. Oh. Okay, go. Well done. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Well done. Well done, and rest. Okay, good job. It's quite tough. So this is a way to use, and here again you can just be creative. This is, diesel work. This is because the player was able to do this kind of movement. But for other players, maybe you want to go the other way around. Or maybe you want to go sideways. Or maybe you want to add a turn. But my point is, you need to be a little bit creative. You need to communicate with the athlete. You need to work with the player you have in front of you. And you can see I don't need to look at the data. I can do an awful lot just working with the machine and the player.